Sweetheart, there's something I've been wanting to tell you for a while now, and I hope you'll bear with me as I try to put it into words. It's not easy for me to express these feelings, but I want you to understand just how deeply I care for you. From the moment I met you, there was something special about you that drew me in. I felt a connection unlike anything I'd experienced before, but I was hesitant to acknowledge it. You see, I've always been someone who approaches things with a practical mindset, relying on logic and reason to guide me through life. So when these overwhelming emotions started to surface, I did what I thought was best. I pushed them aside and pretended they weren't there. But despite my efforts to deny it, my feelings for you only grew stronger with time. Every smile, every laugh, every moment we shared seemed to deepen the bond between us. And yet, whenever you asked me about my feelings, I couldn't bring myself to admit the truth. It wasn't that I didn't want to be honest with you, I simply wasn't ready to confront my own emotions. Looking back now, I realize how foolish I was to ignore what was so plainly obvious. You saw it all along, didn't you? You knew how I felt even when I couldn't admit it to myself. And for that, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry for doubting you and making you question your own intuition. You were right from the beginning, and I should have trusted in your understanding of our connection. Today, though, I stand before you with a newfound clarity. I've come to accept the truth. I'm in love with you, completely and irrevocably. There's no more denying it, no more hiding from it. My heart belongs to you, and it always has. I feel lighter now, as if a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. All the confusion and uncertainty that plagued me before have dissipated, leaving only a sense of peace in their wake. But as relieved as I am to have finally acknowledged my feelings, I can't help but feel a twinge of regret for the time I've lost. I'm sorry it took me so long to come to this realization, to see what was right in front of me all along. I wish I could go back and tell my past self to open his eyes and embrace the love that was waiting for him. And yet, perhaps this journey was necessary for me to truly appreciate what we have together. Maybe I needed to struggle and stumble in order to recognize the depth of my feelings for you. In a way, it feels like I've been reborn, with a newfound appreciation for the beauty of love and all its complexities. So here I am, laying my heart bare before you, hoping that you'll accept it with the same love and compassion that you've always shown me. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I promise to spend every day trying to be worthy of your love. I'll be more open, more vulnerable, and more accepting of the feelings that bind us together. Because now I understand that love isn't something to be analyzed or dissected, it's something to be felt and cherished. And with you by my side, I know that I'll never have to face life's challenges alone. We're soulmates, you and I, connected by a bond that transcends time and space. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Many people have remarked that I've undergone considerable changes lately. They observe that I no longer entertain trivial conversations and have adopted a more serious demeanor towards life. Indeed, I find myself dedicating a substantial amount of time to work and prioritizing quality time with my family at home. It seems they perceive me as having matured significantly. However, despite these external perceptions, I remain uncertain about the extent of my transformation. Deep within, the tumultuous storm of emotions that has always resided within me continues to rage on unabated. I find myself standing at the same spot where you left me, unable to move forward even an inch. The longing and craving I harbor for you persist just as fervently as before. Venturing outside has become a daunting prospect for me, for each time I step into the bustling crowds, my eyes instinctively search for your familiar face amidst the sea of strangers. I avoid listening to romantic melodies, as each note serves as a painful reminder of the love we once shared. Similarly, I abstain from watching movies, as they only serve to intensify the ache of your absence. Instead, I immerse myself in work, tirelessly occupying my mind and time, yet finding no solace from the relentless memories that haunt me. Even amidst the busyness of my days, when exhaustion finally overtakes me and I seek refuge in sleep, your face materializes before my closed eyelids, a constant reminder of the void you left behind. It's as if my heart, which once spoke volumes in your presence, has fallen silent since the day we parted. I am left with an overwhelming sense of emptiness, as if there's a gaping hole in my chest that threatens to swallow me whole. At times, the weight of these suppressed emotions becomes unbearable, and I find myself on the verge of tears, yearning to release the pent-up anguish within me. The suffocating grip of longing and despair tightens around my heart, leaving me gasping for air in a sea of unresolved emotions. In moments of solitude, I am confronted with the harsh reality that, despite my attempts to move on, my heart remains tethered to you, endlessly calling out for your presence. Oh, how desperately I yearn to hold you close, to feel the warmth of your embrace, and to express the depths of my longing in whispered confessions. The thought of being able to pour out my heart to you, to share the magnitude of my need for your presence in my life, overwhelms me with a sense of longing so profound it borders on physical pain. Yet, amidst the despair that threatens to consume me, a glimmer of hope flickers within. I am determined to break free from the chains of sorrow that bind me and to reclaim the joy and happiness that once defined our shared moments together. Though the path ahead may be fraught with uncertainty, I refuse to resign myself to a life devoid of true happiness. With each passing day, I strive to rediscover the essence of what it means to truly live, to embrace each moment with an open heart and a renewed sense of purpose. Though the road to healing may be arduous, I am committed to forging ahead, guided by the unwavering belief that love has the power to transcend even the deepest of wounds. As I navigate the complexities of my emotions and the challenges of moving forward, I am reminded that true growth lies not in the absence of pain, but in the courage to confront it head-on. And so, with determination in my heart and the memory of your love as my guiding light, I embark on the journey towards healing, trusting that, in time, the echoes of our shared past will give way to the promise of a brighter tomorrow.